coffee's not bad today. How are you guys doing? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what do we got here with the cryptocurrency markets? Well, first up, we got that they changed coin market cap and they took away the nice little bar at the top that told you the BTC dominance, the 24-hour trading volume, and the overall market cap, and they moved the overall market cap down to the bottom. So right now we're coming in at an overall market cap of $98.7 billion. You know, this is under the $100 billion mark. It feels like a little bit of a pull backwards, but we had a slow weekend. Trading volumes were down. A lot of the prices took a small dip, but they started correcting yesterday on Sunday, and we're still continuing to see some of these climbs this morning. So, I mean, let's run through the market here real quick. We got BTC. We got BTC prices coming in at $2,488. That's up 1.66%. I just call that sideways movement. We've been hanging out around the $2,500 mark since we had our big correction. And like I said, I'd like to see it continue around the $2,500 mark, you know, for a little while to set some stability in this and to ease people's minds, because there's still a lot of controversy, you know, on what's going to be happening on the upcoming user-activated soft fork and the SegWit 2X and BIP 148. And I mean, you know, of course, Bitcoin is always drama, right? But if it wasn't for all the drama, what would we have to talk about? We got Ethereum coming in at $282. That's up 3.3%. That's not bad. You know, they've been hanging out and trying to hold on to $300. You know, they've been struggling with their network and what's going on with all the ICOs and congestion. You know, and that's been holding the price back a little bit. We got Ripple making sideways movement again today, coming in at 25.6 cents. That's still not that bad though. We got Litecoin. Hey, there we go. They're making some gains, coming in at $45.41. You know, they're heading up towards the $50 mark, right? And that's exactly what we want to see out of them. You know, I'd like to see all this Litecoin make us some money here by the end of the year. I know quite a few of us are holding on to Litecoin, calling it the silver to our gold. So let's see if we can't get this to make us some profit. We got Ethereum Classic. They're coming in at $17.62. There's still some problems going on with the wallets there. You know, I'm pretty sure that this is what's holding the price down and back. We're seeing a little bit more sideways movement today with it. But, I mean, with it being under $20, that's not really the greatest. So, we got the Silent Sleeper up. They woke up a little bit. They're up 5%, coming in at 15.9 cents. You know, NEM is one of those coins that, you know, out of nowhere, they just make big gains. So, here we go. Let's look at Dash. We got $174. That's up 2.9%. We got Zcash coming in at $283. That's down 1%. We got Monero coming in at $42.11. That's up 2.4%. Apparently Tone Vays is getting quite bullish on Monero, so, you know, I had been bullish on Monero for a little ways back, and, you know, I think that they're one of the better privacy coins out there, so let's see if we can actually get a little bit of a bull run behind them. I'd like to see them up near the $100 mark, like some of these other coins that have been in the market as long as them, you know, start doing. So what do we got going on with Steam? We got $1.61, that's up 1%. We got the Steam back dollar coming closer to that dollar mark at $1.21, that's down 3.8%. You know, as always, if you're not on Steemit, you probably should go check it out. It's a great way to not only get your social media fix, but to start earning some free cryptocurrency. And, you know, even if you're not really all that into Steemit and Steam back dollar, you know, you can trade it out for something else on the exchange, but I'm pretty sure just hanging out in the community will change your mind. So far from what I've seen, pretty much everybody who's come over to Steemit and started posting and, you know, making some money and enjoying the conversations over there has come to love it. So, what are we looking at here on Bitcoin and Coffee for the news? Well, I got some local news here first. We got that Delaware passed an amendment that's going to allow stock trading on blockchain. You know, the governor is going to go ahead and he's going to sign this bill at the end of July here, and then hopefully it'll be taking effect in the beginning of August. You know, this is good news because any kind of laws and adoption for blockchain technology in the United States, you know, where I'm from, is good, because blockchain technology is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is blockchain technology. I mean, they're just using another wording for it. So, I mean, if you're out there and you're making laws that, you know, protect people's rights for blockchain technology and the use of it and the legality of, you know, that you can't come against me and say that I can't do this, you know, it starts to set precedent saying that, hey, this is okay, more people should start getting involved with it, and it paves a little bit of growth into the future for it, right? The next bit of news is some more bullish stuff I have for Bitcoin. We got that a Fox News anchor was speaking good words about Bitcoin. He was bullish on air, saying, you know, that Bitcoin could reach $1 million in the next few years. This was on the This was on the Making Money on June 30th. You know, the adoption of Bitcoin is starting to become almost overwhelming at this point. I mean, lots of people are getting involved. It's starting to, you know, it's like seeing a brand new car, you know. At first you see it once on the road and you're like, oh, and then after a while you just keep seeing the car over and over and over again as everybody's getting it. And that's what it feels like with Bitcoin. Like, I got into the, you know, Bitcoin, and it seemed like nobody had heard of it. And, you know, over my time now, it just seems like more and more people are starting to hear about it as I ask about it. You know, the number of people that are starting to invest in it and then starting to trade and now investing in ICOs is just growing. So, I mean, it leads you to believe that this is definitely going to be the money of the future, because everybody is starting to see the potentials and, you know, how it breaks free of the standard restraints that you receive through the US dollar and other fiat currencies, and it enables you to be able to not only take control of your financial future and freedom, but it allows you to be able to do all of those things that you had thought you were able to do with your dollar that you found out later on in life you weren't capable of doing. And now the last little bit of news I got is that EOS token, man, that stuff is exploding everywhere. I mean, the ICO is still going on. They have it on Bitfinex, they have it on Kraken. I mean, it was up over 290% at one point, over $5. Just a moment ago when I looked at it, we were coming in at 169%. They had $665 million for a market cap, which was at $4.42. They're coming in 9th right now out of the top 10. I actually, you know, I picked up a couple myself, not a lot though, because I don't really like to invest in ICOs, and, you know, I'm very cautious with my money. So I just picked up like $10 worth, and I just sold them here a few moments ago when it was over 20. You know, it was a nice way to flip 10 bucks, but yeah, let me tell you, I wish I had bought some more, right? That's how it is. Or, you know, hindsight's 20/20. So, you know, it's something to keep an eye on, though, but you got to remember that there are going to be more tokens released here, every 23, 24 hours now. So I'm sure that price is going to, you know, have some fluctuation before it can stabilize. So if you like everything I got going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know, everything's growing around here between YouTube and Steemit. I'm over 3,000 followers, and that's amazing, because that just means that I'm getting to hear more and more from you guys out there and, you know, the world, and explaining to me, you know, what your guys' perspectives are on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and that helps me get a better understanding of it as well, and I love it. So, I mean, I have my free help desk service. It's at eugeneforest20@gmail.com. If you can shoot me an email with any of your questions, I have no problem getting back to you, seeing what I can't do to help you out, and like I said, that service is absolutely free. So, I mean, you can't beat that with a stick, right? Down below, I have all kinds of affiliation codes to help you guys, you know, navigate these cryptocurrency markets, avoid scams with bad Bitcoins. I got links down there to help you build a better Steem post. You know, and there's nothing wrong with taking a little extra time, putting some emojis in it, trying to center, you know, your Steemit post, and, you know, putting some real content to it, because that's what's going to get you some of the value. And, you know, it took me a little while with Steemit too, and you just have to be patient with it. It'll get there. And now that the curation and the upvoting, you know, payouts have worked out better, it's all in your benefits to help you create a wonderful Steem account. And remember, get your Steem power up there, because that's one of the best things to help you. I also have affiliation codes down there for Genesis Mining. That's a great way to help me out here at Bitcoin and Coffee without actually sending any money out of your pocket. You know, I have to say thank you to the people who have been using my affiliation code. It's absolutely wonderful to see you guys supporting my channel and supporting me in turn. You know, what more can I say than thank you from the bottom of my heart? You know, it's how I keep all of this going. Like I said, I got the new laptop coming and the mic, so hopefully this production will get better and we can get some more subscribers around here, and maybe you guys will be able to understand me a little better, right? And as always, there's donational addresses down below. If you guys feel like tossing me a buck or two, that'd be great. And remember, keep your Bitcoin safe.